Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for the lecturer and friends for taking the time to watch this video. In this video, we are from Group 3 will present our material entitled Researching Literature in Language Education. Before that, I will introduce group members and the material that will be presented. The first speaker is Fitriani. The material is Qualitative Research and Experimental Research. The second speaker is Syahruni Ramadhani Anwar. The material is Protocol Research and Survey Research. The third speaker is Aisyah Anastasia Ramadhani. The material is Case Studies. The fourth speaker is Nur Syamsi Putri. The material is Ethnography Study and Consideration. And the fifth speaker is Astiti Wahab. The material is Example Project Material in LLE.
Well, the first material is qualitative research. Qualitative research is research that is descriptive and tend to use analysis. Analysis, it means that you analyze or looking for information about the subject, whereas the aims to understand the phenomena faced by the subject, like behavior, motivation, action, and others. Then, descriptive, it means that you describe in form of the word the result of the research. Qualitative research uses a theory as a basic or guide while conducting analysis process. So, this research can be used to find out detail of particular individual cases and situations about their parameter in studying literature as generalization, especially for students in the school. Qualitative research has several typical methods. The first is observation, the second is interview, the third is analysis of text and document, and the last is analysis of conversation. Besides that, qualitative research has three action research. The first is triangulation. Triangulation is qualitative research will be more valid if the conclusions are supported by results of comparisons from various sources. The second is epistemic. Epistemic is the view of other people while conducting analysis process, whereas the people have deeper understanding about the subject. And the last is member check. Member check is each qualitative researchers try to get perspective of participants on the data and interpretation they develop. The second materials is experimental research. Experimental research is research try to find the effect of certain variables with other variables under tightly controlled conditions. With this research, we can check certain factors which are very closely related in influencing the development of literature in language education.
Research methods for LLE, that is protocols. This methodology uses unnatural means or interventions. Protocols are not quite naturalistic. They border on qualitative but taken out of the context. There are principles for sound protocols research. Number one is time interventing between mental operation and report is critical and should be minimized as much as possible. Number two, verbalization places additional cognitive demands on mental processing. Number three is verbal reports should avoid the usual social convention of talking to someone. The last number is research should be based on a model of mental processes. We move to protocol methodology, that is introspection as a method to investigate reading intervention. And this methodology, we investigate the parts of the text that cause problems when reading. Next research method for LLE, that is survey research. Survey research will be used to find out about relatively factual information about a situation. Some numbers or statistics seem inevitable such work.
Case studies examine the phenomenon of both indeed and holistic. It means that any findings report of a phenomenon in the analysis hopefully to produce accurate result. But we should know that every case study has strengths and weakness. The strength of case studies: first, the results are more easily understood by why. Second, they are immediately intelligible. Third, they catch unique features that might otherwise be lost in larger scale data. Fourth, they are strong on reality. Five, they provide insight into similar situation and case. Six, they can be undertaken by single research. And the weakness of case studies: first, the result may not be generalizable. Second, they are not easily open to cross-checking. And the last, they are prone to problem of observed bias.
I will discuss about research methods for LLI. Ethnography is distinguished by features such as extensive participation in the research site, reflexivity, and the overriding compulsion to understand and report with fully participation understanding of meaning event. Carrying out your own research project in LLI. General consideration. Action research perspective wishes to understand better in order to transform existing less than satisfactory situation. There are three types of method used. The first method is observation. Observing a literature lesson raises many useful teaching questions. The second method is interview. 1. To follow up observation. 2. To understand what is going on in a classroom. 3. You need only look carefully at the detail of interaction. The last method is analysis. You may be analyzing the first written document, the second spoken interaction or transcript, the last non-linguistic data.
The fifth, the material about carrying out your own research project in LLI. The first, general consideration. Action research perspective is to understand better in order to it transform and exit in less than satisfactory situation. Method 1, observation. Observing a literature lesson raises many useful teaching questions. Method 2, interview. To follow up observation to understand what is going in a classroom. You need only look careful at that detail of interaction. Method 3, analysis. You may be analyzing written documents, spoken interaction or transcript, non-linguistic data. The second, possible project for literature in LLI. The follow some suggestions for projects which would be of wider interest to the LLI research community together with ideas for methods and analysis. A literature lesson. Purpose, the development of literature lesson in the school or class. Anticipate outcome. Real student difficulties with literature classes. Analysis, quantitative and there is certainly a volume and qualitative analysis. Data collection. Key feature to observe. Individual, student or teacher, places or of classes, activities and time. Observation device, recording, equipment, checklist, writing scale and stationery. How to collect data? Textual analysis and observation.
From this presentation can highlight that in studying literature in language education, there are several methods that can be used. namely qualitative research, experimental research, protocol survey, case studies, and ethnography study research with using observation for data collection. Alright, I think that's all from Group 3. Thank you for your time and attention. Stay safe and be healthy everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.